absolutely delighted to welcome Dorea Nunery today of Radient Delights.
Thank you.
I can't even remember where I saw the information about you, but when I started doing research online with your website and all, you are amazing.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then I tell you, the icing on the cake was when Jesse, your husband, came with you.
Yes.
And I've known him a really long time, and I bet a lot of people watching said, "Oh, I know Jesse. He's a great guy."
So, he is. He's amazing.
Well, and y'all have an 18-year-old, so you've been married quite a long time, haven't you?
We've been married, 17. He's 17 years old, and so but we've been married. It seems like a lifetime.
Right, and he's over in the corner smiling
at her,
so that's a good thing. How did you become interested in cooking?
I've loved to cook literally all my life. My grandmother raised me, and so it was just second nature. She, as well as all of her siblings, were all cooks. They all had their specialty, right? And so my grandmother she was the auntie that would you could come over and have a pot of chicken pastry or pot of greens or whatever, fried chicken or a good pie. And so that's just how they showed their love, and that's what she poured into me. And so I cook, and that's how I show my love as well.
Did you start cooking at a young age? Were you in
the
kitchen with her?
I was in the kitchen all the time, as much as she would let me. But I started off doing simple things like fried bologna and cheese sandwiches or fried bologna and eggs, and so simple things like that.
And when you started, did you start your business as Radient Delights? And I think you said when we were talking earlier that you did primarily desserts initially, but now you do everything?
I do. So it was Radient, it's been Radient Delights from the beginning, and yes, it was all desserts. We did chocolate covered goodies and cheesecakes and all kinds of things. So now we do full service catering.
Like even a wedding, she'll do a wedding?
I do weddings, I do galas for different sororities and fraternities. I've been blessed to be able to do a lot of different types of functions. We do a lot at our church as well.
And you're at Word Tabernacle, right? And they've got a full kitchen there.
We do. We do have a full service kitchen. We're in the process of building our larger commercial kitchen as well.
Oh, good. Well, and if the parking lot that I see on Sunday morning is any indication, if you feed just the Sunday morning group, that's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. We have an amazing team that jumps in and does most of the cooking. So I may jump in when we have special events, but I have been on staff at Word, and so I've cooked for plenty over the years.
I'm sure.
Yes.
So if somebody watching is thinking, well, I'm getting ready to have friends over and I'd like somebody to help bring maybe the entree or help me pull it together, is that the type of thing you do?
I do a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of meal prepping. I don't promote it a lot, but I do a little bit of meal prepping. I do small events. It can be an individual meal. Chicken salad is one of my favorites that people ask me for all the time. So, I mean, I can do something for 2 people, I can do something for 500 people.
Wow, so even birthday parties?
Birthday parties, galas, business meetings. I'll do to-go lunches for business meetings.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're going to have her telephone number and how you can get in touch with her on the screen, Radient Delight. So what are you making for us today?
Today I am making one of our family weekday specials. It's just a 1-pan pasta. It's very versatile. You can do it if you're vegetarian, if you're vegan, if you're just a whatever person and you eat everything. So today we're going to be using a chicken and kale sausage, and it's filled with veggies and good flavors, and so yeah, it's one of our favorite things that we like to do during the week.
Okay, and we will have at the end, we'll run through the whole recipe, but we will also post it on our website, Cuisine with Jean, so you can prepare it for your family.
Yes,
and you've got 5 family members, right?
It's 5 of us, yes. So we cook a lot.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, and your 17-year-old is a growing young man, right?
He's a growing young man, and he loves to eat. Yes, and even the girls, our teenage girls, especially our middle daughter, she has a great appetite as well.
Good. And you've got one at the Winstead Elementary Spanish Immersion Program.
Yes, we do.
Good for you. I've heard great things about that.
It's an amazing program. She has built a rapport, their family. Literally, and even the parents, we have a group chat where we get to talk to each other and just kind of chime in and say, hey, you know, what's happening this week, or who's bringing what to the next event. So it's all around an amazing program.
And the wonderful part to help with all of that is Jesse speaks Spanish.
He does.
I mean, wow. I know my children had a person who helped them babysit when their kids were real little and they were both working. And she spoke Spanish to them, but they couldn't reinforce it at home. So that's a real gift that you've got Jesse who can talk to her at home.
Absolutely.
So good for him.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's get started.
Okay. All right, let me put my gloves on here.
And that's nice to see you wearing gloves with handling.
Oh, yes. We're handling raw meat, so I want to be as safe as possible. And again, today we're using the chicken and kale sausage, but you can literally use any type of sausage. I don't eat beef and pork, however, the rest of my family does, and so I use chicken. You can use chicken breast. You can use Italian sausage. You can just do an amazing vegetable medley. It does not have to be meat based. But when you do, the meats, give it a little bit of extra boost.
Well, and you want protein, especially for growing children and all that. I mean, I'm more and more all the time. I love vegetables and fruit, but I purposely make myself eat good quality protein, because you lose your muscles and your strength if you don't.
You do, and what I've been learning, because there's so many people now that I cook for with so many different food sensitivities, and so I also use a lot of beans, a lot of kales, a lot of different things that I'm learning, and so I want to grow a little bit more and learn a little bit or get better balance rather of how you can substitute, because there's a lot of people that don't eat meat anymore.
Yeah.
And so
gluten-free.
And gluten-free. I have a lot of people. I have a lot of people that don't do gluten. So I'm learning a lot of different types of pastas and different things that you can do to substitute. Even breads now. There's so many different breads that you can get. Pancakes. There's a lot of pre-made things that you can get that don't have gluten.
So if you're doing a big gala, do you purposely have some things that you put signage that this is gluten-free? Would that be something people would request even?
So I always ask in the very beginning, in the planning process, what the food allergies may be. And so when we're doing something like a gala, typically when they are sending out their tickets, they will say, this is going to be our menu. Do you have any food allergies?
Right.
So, for example, back in January, we did a gala for 500 people. And what we did for the people that did not eat meat, because we had chicken and salmon, but we offered a vegetarian lasagna for those that may not have been able to eat the meats. And they wanted to make sure everyone had a full meal, because they paid, and we don't want to, half plate anybody. So, yeah.
You know what a local favorite for this would be is Smith's red and white sausage.
Oh, yes.
I know you said you don't eat pork.
I don't, but absolutely, you're exactly right. People would love, the people that love the Smith's red and whites. I have relatives, I have an uncle that used to travel from Maryland on the weekends just to come load up on Smith's red and white sausage and take it home. Yes, exactly.
Well, we've had, my husband's got a college roommate who lives in Florida, who's already put in his order for how much Smith's red and white, and we're gonna have to get dry ice to mail it to him and everything.
Yes.
So does that cook? Do you put a lid on it at some point to get it done all the way inside, or you just keep
No,
it?
typically it cooks up pretty quickly, and so like I said, I've even used vegan sausage. So as soon as it browns really good on both sides and cooks well, we'll take it off. We'll get the vegetables going as well. So it typically doesn't, it depends on what type of sausage you're using or what type of protein you're cooking. But this particular sausage may take about 10 minutes to cook all the way through.
Okay. And are you going to slice it, or are you going to leave the whole length?
I'm going to slice it after it cooks. This typically cuts better once it's been cooked already. So we'll cook it, sit it to the side, let it cool down just a tad, go ahead and slice it. And then when we bring everything back together, we'll add it within the pasta.
And you said this chicken kale sausage you got at Food Line
locally? I did. It's a local sausage, chicken and kale. I love to use sausages that have amazing fragrant flavors, right? And so there's a chicken sausage that has a sweet basil and onion. It's amazing. And maybe even for those, you have to be careful when you purchase some of your chicken sausages because they may still have the pork casing. It'll say pork, or it'll say beef collagen or something like that, or pork casing. So you can peel that off and still fry it up. It does the same thing.
Okay. Well, why don't we take a break?
Okay.
We'll finish cooking this during the break, and we come back, you can cook the vegetables.
Okay, that sounds great.
Be right back.
When you buy a new or used vehicle from Davenport Auto Park, you drive change because a portion of every sale goes to support a local nonprofit that you choose. So whether you buy a new Honda or GMC or a certified pre-owned vehicle, you're not just getting a great vehicle, you're giving back to your community. Ready to make a difference? Visit Davenport Auto Park online or stop by today at 600 English Road, Rocky Mount. Your next car can change lives. Davenport Auto Park, your dealership for life.
We are with Dorea, Nunery of Radient Delights Catering, and I just learned something new about it. She brought out this spice, and you've got a line of spices, don't you?
I do. It's called Radient Blends.
Wow.
And this happens to be our house blend that you can literally use on everything from your chicken to your pork, your beef, your vegetables, your fish, and we use it on everything. I have some local people that use it faithfully on everything. I have people tell me they've put it on their salads, on their eggs, so you can put it on everything. And this is our blend that has salt in it, but I also do have a no sodium blend as well. And we actually are about to launch our infused olive oils.
Oh, good.
As well, yeah.
Well, let's get the vegetables started,
Okay.
and then I want to talk about that a little bit more,
Sure.
like where people can get it and whatnot. 'Cause
Sure thing.
that's
Gonna
kind of
add a
cool. I
little
don't
bit
know
of-
anybody who launched their own spices or spice blends.
So we are going to.
Do we need Jesse to get you a spoon? or
Yes,
something?
if you don't mind, please.
I mentioned Jesse. I might want, in case you missed the very beginning, Jesse Nunery, whom we all know and love, worked for the city for a while, and
Yes.
then he worked for the hospital in Wilson.
Thank
He
you.
is here, and weren't you lucky the day you met him?
I was
Wow.
blessed
And vice
the day
versa.
that I was blessed the day that I met him. So right now we're just adding garlic, and we're going to add onions and peppers. I like a lot of onions and peppers. You can cut them up, you can dice them, you can do whatever it is that you'd like. There's no right or wrong way, honestly. And these are some julienne sun-dried tomatoes. So as you can see, this dish is very fragrant.
Do your children eat just about everything?
They do.
Good.
They do. Our son, our oldest child, his favorite dish is actually chicken and pastry. And so, but our kids love anything from a good homemade chili to, we get creative. Our girls love TikTok, and so they're always finding some type of new recipe that they want to try. And so I challenge them to get in the kitchen.
Good.
And try. So it depends on their mood. They may or may not go in there. But I challenge them because this is how you learn. It's supposed to be fun. It's not a burden. Cooking is fun, and it's okay if you mess up. You try again. Right? And so that's what I let them know.
That's how you learned with your grandmother.
That's how I learned. There's so many things because my grandmother was very old school, and so she stuck to her traditions. But as I've been learning and growing, I just put my own little spin to it, and sometimes if I like it, I'll keep it that way. Sometimes if I don't, I'll try something different. So it's a learning experience.
Great.
Yeah.
Do you cook basically a fresh meal every night?
No.
No. Okay.
Absolutely
That didn't
not.
take long.
No, absolutely not. Because sometimes I'm just tired, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. So we are believers of ordering a pizza, or we even like to make our own pizzas. We'll maybe get some nice flatbread or the naan bread and get creative. Get your own Alfredo sauce or marinara. We love to just
And sprinkle some of this on it.
and sprinkle some of that on it. Yes.
Well, while that cooks, let's talk about this. It
Sure.
says onion powder, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, and spices. So, and it goes on salads. You're going to put some in here, right?
We're going to put some, once we add the heavy whipping cream to make our little sauce, we're going to add some in just to give it a little boost of flavor.
And how did you get started bottling your own spices?
So, believe it or not, my husband, Jesse, he has not always known how to cook the best. And so he would challenge me if we were cooking. He said, if you season it, I'll cook it, especially when cooking on the grill.
Yeah.
And so one day we happened to be doing that. And he said, you know what, you should bottle this. Because I always had a blend that I would put together. And he said, you should bottle this. I was like, nobody's gonna buy this. And the first time I actually put it out there, I mean, the responses were amazing. I mean, I tried it with my church family first. The responses were amazing. I just did not expect it because it was something that we do on a regular basis, right? And so, so it's been a favorite. It's been a favorite. I get people all of the time asking Dorea, or they'll text me, Dorea, I'm running low on my seasonings.
And they sell it at church, right?
In our bookstore. We have it in our bookstore. Typically, people will just call me or inbox me on my social media to let me know that they'd like to place an order. But we are working right now on our website. As soon as that website is done, you'll be able to go online and place the order for your seasonings. And we offer different sizes as well.
So with and without salt.
And without salt. We have so many people that have high blood pressure and so many different things. So we're aware of that. So we make sure that we offer a variety of things.
Well, I'm impressed. And who designed the label for this?
I did.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Wow.
I had a great friend. She does some graphic design. She designed my logo for me, but I do my own labels.
Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I like
ma'am.
people who are entrepreneurs who just have such a can-do attitude like you do.
I try. That's something that pushed me when I started the business, because I would always, rent or purchase things from other people. And honestly, my business started out from making a fruit platter.
Oh.
I had someone ask me to make a fruit platter, and I had never done that before. And when she asked me, I said, yes, I can do that.
Good.
I made 3 fruit platters, and that was the beginning of Radient Delights. And so I just challenged myself to learn something new all the time. So I'm constantly learning something that I've never experienced. That's how we grow.
Yeah, it is. And we're so fortunate to have you here in Rocky Mount, too.
Thank you.
What's your geographic area that you've done catering to? Have you done it outside the city?
Oh, yes. We travel to Raleigh. We travel to Virginia. We travel. We don't mind getting in the car. Jesse says he's my driver, so so we don't mind hopping in the car and traveling to any location.
Super.
Yes, I've even made products and shipped them.
Oh.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Well, as people are looking in the holiday season and are so busy and whatnot, you might be a great resource for a lot of people too.
Just give us a call. This smells so good.
It does smell wonderful. I love peppers.
I do too.
The sun-dried tomatoes and you cooked it in more olive oil, right?
I did. And you can use avocado oil, you can use grapeseed oil, you can use any type of oil. There's no right or wrong when it comes to this dish at all. Yes.
Of course, the garlic smells really good.
The garlic smells amazing.
When do you add the spinach?
So typically what I do, and again, this varies on however you'd like. So I like to go ahead and add my heavy cream, which we're about to do right now. The vegetables you can cook as soft as you like, or I like them to have a bit of a bite. So, and I don't like them to get too mushy. So I'm going to go ahead and add my heavy whipping cream. Now, because I don't personally use heavy whipping cream, I also like coconut milk. So you can use coconut milk as an alternative as well. And it has the exact same effect. This is a 16 ounce. But if you're using coconut milk, you're going to go ahead and add the whole can of full fat coconut milk. You add all of the fat and everything. So
So you need the fat.
You need the
for
fat.
flavor.
Yes, for flavor. And you'll still need to flavor it. You know, you can add your whatever type of seasonings. If you don't happen to have Radient blends in your kitchen, you can add, you know, whatever seasonings, whatever your favorite seasonings are.
Primarily like Italian type, is that what you think?
Italian, maybe some onion and garlic powder, some black pepper, because that gives it a little bit of a extra boost as well.
I am so impressed.
Thank you.
Sure. No, we want you to come back too, because
Thank
this
you
is
so
just
much.
wonderful. And eventually, you know, especially when your website's up and people can
Yes.
buy it, come back and we'll talk about it again.
Absolutely. So
Okay.
what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead. You can have some fresh Parmesan cheese. This was already grated. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to this as well. I'm going to add a little seasoning. And then we're also going to add go ahead and add that spinach. Now, I did not chop up my spinach. You can leave it whole, just like this. Or you can, I'm sorry for reaching over you.
Okay.
Or you can leave it whole. I like to leave it whole because I like to see the colors. Okay.
And it's small leaves, so it kind of
It's small leaves. Yeah, this is the baby spinach, so
it will fit on somebody's fork without having to cut it up.
exactly. I'm going to open it from this side just so it'll come out a little bit more. You want to give it a nice flavor because it's the heavy cream. It doesn't have much. I like to season my food well. Not over salt, but I like to season.
That's quite a bit.
It is, but it's amazing, and it's not going to overpower.
Okay.
It's not going to overpower because remember, you're going to add in the pasta. I've already cooked the pasta, but you're going to add that in. So you want to get as much flavor as you can.
And how much pasta is this?
So that's just 1 8-ounce box of pasta.
Okay.
You can use any type of pasta at all. It doesn't have to be, this is a penne, but you can use any type of pasta that you'd like as well.
Okay.
Okay?
And so you're going to mix that then with the
Yes, we're going to
everything
bring
together.
it all together. Yes, we sure are. I'm going to go ahead and add the spinach in. That's going to cook down.
And you said that your family likes to leave a little bit of crunch in the vegetables, but if people don't, they could just cook it a little bit
You
longer.
can cook it as long as you'd like. Yes, I know everyone has different texture ideas. Some people like things all the way mushy, and I'm not a mushy girl, so I like to.
I'm married to a mushy
You're-
guy, so what do you say? What about Jesse? How does Jesse like it?
Jesse just likes it to taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he's easy, isn't he?
He's very easy. He's not
Yeah.
picky. There's as a matter of fact, there's only one thing that he typically does not like, and that's olives.
Oh, okay.
So he's willing to try anything as long as it doesn't have olives in it.
Well, that's easy to avoid.
He's very easy. He's easy to please.
Good.
Yes.
And I think it's great that you're involving when your kids bring you recipes from TikTok and whatnot, that
Oh yeah.
you encourage them to try them, because I've always heard that if kids are involved in the kitchen and cooking something, they're much more likely to eat it.
Exactly. Our son, on the other hand, he kind of avoids the kitchen.
Oh.
So I often ask him, like, "What are you gonna do, son, when you're out on your own?" He says, "Well, Mom, I'm gonna have a great job. I'll just eat out." And so it's like, okay. But I always instill in them, you wanna know at least one good dish that you can make and that you can perfect, and it's yours, right?
And this would be a good example.
This would
of
be a
that.
great example.
Oh, well,
so.
he's in the early college program too.
He
I
is.
know you're proud of him.
We are so proud. He's doing amazing. He's in the 12th grade. And so we're excited to see where his future is going to
in
take
one
him.
more year, and he'll have the associate's degree.
He's going to graduate with his high school diploma and his associate's degree.
Wow.
And so when he goes to school, he'll only have 2 years.
And that's just, I remember hearing that initially, like Pastor G's daughter Jada was in that, and he said she went to Carolina as a junior.
She did.
And that's economically great.
It is.
You know, the foundation of the smaller classes
Exactly.
are just wonderful with our community college system.
Exactly. Yes. So our spinach is cooking down, and then we're going to bring this all together in just a bit with our sausage and our pasta.
And you might need to stir it in here, because I think with all this pasta, it might overflow.
It's going to
pan.
overflow. Yeah.
Tell you what, let's take a break.
Okay.
And we can come back and we'll stir it all together and
Okay.
we'll taste it.
That
Okay?
sounds great.
Great.
Thank
Stay-
you.
When you buy a new or used vehicle from Davenport Auto Park, you drive change, because a portion of every sale goes to support a local nonprofit that you choose. So whether you buy a new Honda or GMC or a certified pre-owned vehicle, you're not just getting a great vehicle, you're giving back to your community. Ready to make a difference? Visit Davenport Auto Park online or stop by today at 600 English Road, Rocky Mount. Your next car can change lives. Davenport Auto Park, your dealership for life.
Dorea, this looks wonderful, and actually I was picking this up. Are you gonna put more on it, or do you taste it and then decide if it needs more?
No, typically before we finish out adding the pasta and whatever protein, I'll make sure the sauce tastes however you like it. So you know, if you want it a little bit more peppery or salty or however, it's totally up to your palate. And so, no, I'm not going to add any more.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, we will set this right here.
Okay.
You want to taste it?
Yes, let's taste.
Okay.
I
Yum.
want to get a little bit of the...
I want you to take it to your wonderful family tonight, so I'm going to not re-dip.
Okay, you're fine.
So,
That's great. That sausage is so good.
I may go to the grocery store and buy this stuff on the way home. Because it was really easy.
It's very easy.
Does it reheat well?
It does. It does reheat well. Sometimes what we'll do, sometimes what we will do, you may have to make more sauce, right? Because typically what happens, this dish does not, if it lasts more than one night, we usually have to go back and make more pasta, make more whatever meat we're using. So, and then you have to make more of whatever your sauce is. So whether you're doing the coconut milk or whether you're doing the heavy cream, just go in, add your sauce, and bring it all together. So it reheats great. This is a great weeknight meal.
Well, and you've got all the vegetables, all the nutrients. I mean, it's absolutely delicious.
Thank you.
How many people would this feed? Well, now you've got
We have 5.
teenagers.
We have 5, and so and like I said, we usually do 2 variations because I don't do the heavy cream. I prefer the coconut milk, but this probably will feed about 4 people, a healthy serving, maybe 4 to 5.
Great. Tell us about your business before we close out, how people can get in touch with you and just kind of give them an overview of what you do.
Sure. So again, my business is Radient Delights, and you can contact me on social media. I'm on Facebook, on Instagram. You can inbox. You can email me at radiantdelights@gmail.com, or you can call us at 252-316-2017. And we do full service catering, and it doesn't have to be a large event. It can be a business meeting. It can be a small intimate event at your house. And so there's nothing too large or too small. We just love to cook, and we love to prepare for you. So cooking is how we show our love, and that's what we love to do.
Well, and the pictures on your website, I know you said you can redo it, but gosh, the candies, the nuts, the chocolates, the cupcakes. I mean, and the cake. What was the cake? I mean, that was on purpose.
The cake traveled from Rocky Mount to Suffolk, Virginia, so it just did not stand a chance very well.
Oh,
we didn't have it.
The Leaning Tower of Pisa or something. I thought it was on purpose. I mean, it looks on purpose.
No, it was not on purpose, and it was very warm in the building. So it wasn't great, but it tasted great.
Well, and I love that you and Jesse are local, that your kids are in our school system. So when people patronize your business, they're supporting a local entrepreneur.
Absolutely.
And we want this available too. You said in the bookstore at Word Tabernacle.
In the bookstore at Word Tabernacle Church. You can also reach out to me on social media or email me up until we get our website up and going to purchase Radient blends.
Will you come back?
I will absolutely come back.
Okay,
yes, thank you for having us.
So glad to make a new friend today.
Yes.
Now I've known Jesse, but now I've got another new friend.
Yes,
so this
absolutely.
better half. So
yes.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, the recipe will be on Cuisine with Jean, our website, and we'll see you again next week.